What's going on, guys? It's your friend Coach Solomon, and welcome to Sell Beats Online, Advice for Producers Heading in the Wrong Direction, Part 1. Now, I'm going to make this intro really short. I started selling beats online 4 years ago, didn't meet with much success. I'm going to leave a couple links below the video so you can check out some of the beats that I made, X1K Productions. I was the name of my production company, and I didn't meet with much success. And 4 years later, now I'm a marketing consultant. So what I do right now is actually I give consultations. I also instruct businesses, professional businesses, as well as brick and mortar businesses. I show them how to find customers and how to make money online. So I'm pretty much just coming back to the hip hop community to drop some of the knowledge that I have, because I remember when I was trying to sell my beats, I was out there looking for knowledge from other rappers and other producers, and a lot of advice they gave was just garbage, complete garbage, and all they wanted was your email address, and that was it, and they didn't really give you any type of solid instruction. So this is kind of what a way of actually trying to give back when I think about the experience that I've gained throughout the last 4 years. So I actually provided this slideshow for you producers out there to maybe point you guys in the right direction if you're not producing the right type of results. Let's get right into it. Now, it's better to walk in the right direction for 30 miles than it is to walk in the wrong direction for 15. Because as long as you're pointing in the right direction, that 30 miles means nothing. It can turn to 60, it doesn't matter. You know you're walking in the right direction, so all the effort that you put into promoting your beats online, it doesn't matter because you know you're heading towards the right place. Now, if you're walking in the wrong direction for 15 miles, eventually that 15 miles is going to overshadow the 30 miles. It's going to turn to 100, 200, and you're putting forth all this energy and you're pretty much walking out further into the forest. So the purpose of this video is to provide some type of direction for you guys. Now, I'm going to use some statistics to guide you. And this is a fundamental truth or principle of all sales, whether it be online or offline. It takes 6 to 8 times for a potential customer to touch base with your service or product before they decide to become your customer. It takes 6 to 8 times for a potential customer to touch base with your service or product before they decide to become your customer. That's online, offline, and everything that you do online, all the energy that you put forth towards your campaign, promoting your beats. You can't ignore this fundamental truth. If you do, it's to your own peril. Why is this the case? Numbers. Now, this is how to sell beats and get results. A typical website conversion rate is about 2.35 on average. What is the conversion rate? Well, that means that if you have beats for sale on your website, people visit your website and buy beats. When a person purchases your beat, they are considered as a conversion. So a typical website conversion rate is about 2.35 on average. That's all across the board. There's billions of websites out there. And statistically, out of all those websites, a typical website conversion is about 2.35 on average. So that means that if you send 100 people to your website, according to the average of sales or conversions on every website that's out there, you have 2.35% of a chance of actually making a sale. Now, that's a very small percentage to run a sustainable business when you can have consistent money coming in to support yourself or to pay your rent or do whatever. It says at the bottom, but the top 10% of companies are seeing 3 to 5 higher conversion rates than average. In order to sell your beats online successfully, you have to acknowledge some of these statistics. These statistics will point you in the right direction. Now, 2.35 is extremely low and of a chance of a person purchasing one of your beats. That's why it takes 6 to 8 times for a potential customer to touch base with your service or product before they decide to become your customer. Now, you may be asking yourself, okay, well, if this person is visiting my website, how do I put them in contact with my, with my business or my advertisements? Well, we're going to talk about that as we get deeper. Social media is one of the primary diversions that's preventing you from creating an online business that will help you obtain a sustainable income. Guys, it's a grand deception out there, which people believe every time they come up with an online business. Oh, I'm going to run a Facebook, Instagram, create an account. In order for me to be successful, I got to have all these thousands of followers. Guys, that is a grand deception. Social media is one of the primary diversions out there that stands between people establishing a successful online business and actually making money with their beats. Now, this is how to sell beats and get results online. Don't fall for the trap, guys. Facebook fan page, 1.2%. What is that? Now, people have personal profiles and then they have business profiles, because when you actually want to promote yourself online, you actually have to have a business profile for so many different reasons that I don't have the time to talk about it in this short video. But say for instance, when it comes to your Facebook fan page, say for instance, you put in a lot of hard work and you get 10,000, 5,000, 4,000, 6,000, 20,000 followers who's following your Facebook business page, right? Facebook only allows 1.2% of the people who chose to follow your page for the sake of seeing your content. Facebook only allows 1.2% of those people to see your posts. So that means you put in all that hard work, but Facebook is controlling your business. See, now you're walking in the wrong direction. This is how you sell beats and get results. Instagram, when it comes to your Instagram profile, if you've been on Instagram more than 2 years, you know good and well, maybe 2 years ago, that if you made a post or dropped a post, there was no problem getting 50 to 100 likes per post, even if you only have 3,000 followers. Now you look at a lot of accounts, what if they have 10,000 followers? I look at like the 20 of their last posts and you see that they only get like 20, 30, 40, 50 likes, or even 100 likes. Okay, that may sound good, but think about it. If you put in all that hard work to grow your account, and you know how hard that is these days, to grow your account to 10,000 followers, and you only, 50 people are seeing your posts? What about the other 9,950 people? See, Instagram is controlling your business. You don't have control. You gather all those followers, but Instagram doesn't allow your followers to see your content. Twitter, when it comes to Twitter, 64% of those accounts on Twitter are dead accounts. Now, there's roughly 1.3 billion people who have opened accounts on Twitter, right? There's only 315 or 65 million active accounts out of 1.3 billion. So if there are only 365 million active accounts, that means there's roughly maybe somewhere around 950 million dead accounts. You can have 10,000 followers. You put in all that hard work to gather all these followers, and a vast majority, 60, 40, 50% of the people that are following you are dead accounts. See, social media is controlling your business. Don't fall for the trap. You're walking in the wrong direction. Here's the answer to the problem. Your website. This is the net that you will use to catch fish and contain them. Now, this is how to get website visitors to buy beats right here. You gotta establish your website first. It has to be set up properly. It has to be optimized, but I'll go into further detail about that. As well as a good idea for you to subscribe to my channel. Right now, I'm giving a lot of theory, but in the near future, I'm actually going to be doing screenshots and showing you physically how to actually set up your website so that it's secure. Stop putting in 80% of your time trying to figure out how to figure out how to gain followers, how to crack these social media algorithms, guys. Your website, search engines, Google and YouTube. That's where you can build your business at and actually get results. But you have to build home first. You can't go into the social media websites. I'm not saying abandon social media. What I'm trying to say is put in 80% of your time figuring out how to crack the website to get traffic and build it up so that you can take full advantage of your traffic instead of 80% of your time on these websites. Because your website is the net you will use to catch the fish and contain them. And you have to set up your website right. Your website is the trap, is the key. Now, if you notice the spider's web, your website is the trap. It's the key to having a sustainable online business. Sustainable means you can pay your rent every month. That's the type of money that I go for, nothing less. Not having this set up, it's like having a hole in your pocket. When you use these social media websites to send traffic back to your website, and you have people visiting, but they're not converting, they're not purchasing anything, and they leave, you can set up your website in a way that you can still make money off these people, even though that they leave your website. And that goes back to this. You're setting up your business so that you could take advantage of this fundamental truth. It takes 6 to 8 times for a potential customer to touch base with your service or product before they decide to become your customer, guys. Now, interestingly, if you're on a budget, the tools that allow you to booby trap your website is free. A lot of these tools that will allow you to set up your website properly so you can take advantage of the people who visit your website, even if they leave. A lot of these tools are free, provided to you by Google. So, you know, you can still do a lot of damage. Even if you only working a job getting paid $10 an hour, you can still wreak havoc if you know exactly what you're doing. And that's the type of information I'm going to be giving out on my channel. So don't forget to subscribe, guys, or like this video, or even share it. Now, how do you find your audience? The people who want to purchase your music. You have to find producers out there, industry leading producers. They don't necessarily have to be famous. They can be a guy on YouTube who he knows what he's doing, or a guy on Facebook who knows how to get the traffic, knows how to get the views. Once you find these people, the thousands and hundreds of thousands of people that you see that they're following these guys' accounts on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, when they have subscribers, that's your audience. You're gonna find producers that's doing their thing online that has thousands of followers, and that there you will find the people who will purchase your beats as well. You got to research your audience. Now, I promote say for instance, one of my clients, I actually promote an author. I know there's a lot of these authors don't know how to promote their stuff online either. They don't know how to promote their books. So you producers aren't alone when it comes to your beats. So what I do is I go to Facebook groups and I ask authors, what are some of the roadblocks you have when it comes to promoting your book? And they tell me. And the same words that they use to tell me where they're going wrong, those are the same words that I use on my advertisement to promote my business. So you got to research your audience. Now, if you don't booby trap your website, you cannot accomplish this the 6 to 8 times, because these people are just visiting your website, they're leaving, you're never seeing these people again. But when you set up your website appropriately, your fishnet, so on and so forth, you can still make money from the people who abandon your website. Sounds crazy, right? Now, I've given you direction, but what good is direction without a map? Because if you're not familiar with the terrain, that compass is pretty much useless. The direction that you have, you know what I mean, is useless unless you have a map. You need a map with a compass, and you use those tools together in order to reach your destination. And if you guys are actually looking for some type of direction, there's a couple producers, and as well as growing, it's a couple producers out there that I'm just giving directions to. And what I'm going to do for you, I'm going to give you, I'm going to place in your lap 4 to 7 years of trial and error. Now, say for instance, everything that I know about promoting online is symbolized by this gift box right here. If somebody was to give me this 4 years ago, do you realize how much time I could have saved to get to the point where I'm at right now? If they gave me step-by-step instructions and direction, which I'm pointing you guys, even if you guys decide just to hang around and watch videos, whatever that I'm making, so on and so forth, it's so much direction I'm going to be giving on this channel. I'm going to revamp my entire channel, build it from the ground up, and just build this audience of producers or rappers out there, or even musicians who are just trying to promote their music, because a lot of guys, like I said, unfortunately they lack in direction. Now, one of the things that you can do if you're actually looking for some coaching, click the link below the video and take the survey, because the survey is questions that I can look at to figure out where exactly you are when it comes to your promoting your beats online. This is how to sell beats and get results, guys. Take that survey, answer those questions, book an appointment. What's a good time to talk? Take out a good half hour of your schedule, after work, before work, whenever, to schedule an appointment. Take the survey so that I can already have in my mind a plan of what you can do or the direction that you need to take in order to produce some results online. Now, when you click that link for watching this video, it's also a bonus item in there for you guys. Let me scroll down. The holy grail of Instagram automation apps. Now, have you ever seen an Instagram account with like 4 posts and like 5,000 followers and say to yourself, you know what, that's not fair. That's not even right. I'm putting in all this hard work and I'm creating all this quality content, and this guy has 4 posts of just some random stuff, and he has 5,000 followers. What is Instagram telling you? Instagram is telling you that Growth Hacks has more value on this system than quality content. Stop and think about it. So, it's time to get off the bus and get into that BMW. And that's what I'm talking about. The holy grail of Instagram automation apps. When you click that link below to take our survey, book an appointment for a consultation, this tool is going to be in there for free. I normally charge $20 for it, but for the guys who actually, like I said, clicking through to get that consultation, I'm going to give you a code that will allow you to download it off my online store for free. Okay. So it's a lot of it's a lot of value here, guys. If you was able to learn anything new that you didn't know before, if I was able to help you acquire some type of direction to know, stop spending all your time trying to figure out these social media algorithms. You know what I'm saying? Trying to figure out how to crack them, gather all these followers. Guys, you need to focus on your website first. 80% of the things that you should be figuring out what to do should be based on your website. That's your home. That's your business. That's your real estate. Why are you spending so much time on these social media websites and you don't own that. That's not your business. So you got to get your website, and I'm going to give you step-by-step instructions to tell you how to do this. And I'm going to give you the tools necessary in order to do it. And I'm going to be making more videos to give you some type of insight and some direction in which direction you should be walking. But build your website, focus on that, make sure it's optimized properly, and then go to these social media websites and draw traffic there. But if your booby trap isn't set, guys, it's like you're advertising with a hole in your pocket. So like I said, if you appreciate the value of anything that's being said here, by all means, subscribe and then tap the bell to get notified about all new videos. Interestingly, everybody that subscribes won't get a notification because YouTube will only send a notification to people who actually comment on a video or two on the person's channel. So once you subscribe, hit that bell button to get notifications of new videos and leave a comment below. If you have any questions, look at the comment I got right there. If you have any questions, fire away. Leave a comment. I respond to all followers. If you have any questions in relation to this video, if you need any type of direction, hit the share button. Show some love to the channel. You actually do a lot for the Coach Solomon business by doing so. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Watch out for the next video, part 2 of Sell Beats Online, advice for producers heading in the wrong direction. Take care, guys.